Would you welcome her opponents into the blue corner? Marisa, Gypsy Queen, Shamus.
Well, you talk about the physical gifts of these women. Cheryl Lambus is known for being a heavy hitter, and you talk about what Valentine is going to need to do to avoid that tonight, Dean. Probably a lot of kicking and sticking and moving on the field. A lot of lateral movement as well, Chris. She can't stand in front of her counterpart with her Marissa's trading big, heavy shots. Out of the South End Combat Academy, one of the top old school Eastern European MMA gyms. Such great fighters we've seen from there. Malleus Bolton, my good friend. Love the coaching staff, love the intensity, love the approach. And I know for sure that Marissa encapsulates that animosity to the max. Coming and looking focused as she gets the Vaseline adjusted onto the brow there. Looking to be the stronger fighter out of the two bigger bodyweight, but as we know, technique plays dividends in a fight as does cardio and footwork. Cheryl Lambus definitely felt very good in the run to this fight. The training was on point, she's told us. She's got the skills to mix it up and wants to make a huge impression on the crowd tonight in Gillingham. Back to Malcolm Martin.
And her opponent in the blue corner. She is 16 years of age with a record of 1 loss from her debut. She represents South End Combat Academy, Marisa, Gypsy Queen, Shamus.
Mission here. Shout out to everyone watching online tonight. Out of the red corner, it's Valentine, the blue, Cheryl Lambus, and two exciting young female martial artists. Totally enthusiastic about performing for the crowd, but it's Cheryl Lambus on top, Dean. Valentine came out really aggressive, charged forward, and ended up on the end of a shot that put her to the mat. I don't think it hurt her, just more of a slip of balance as these two young girls go out of here, really eager to get the takedown. Uchimata possibly for Valentine. Cheryl Lambus maneuvers behind with the legs, possibly can trip those away. Phenomenal stuff. Watch out for the Cheryl Lambus back kick there, Dean. Cheryl Lambus needs to work this underhook here. Nice knee inside. Squaring off, looking for her way in. Cheryl Lambus pumping that jab out nicely. Feisty with the leg kicks. Quick to come out and extend and smash. Even quicker to return. Beautiful technique from Cheryl Lambus. Marissa really putting on the pressure, Dean, in the full Muay Thai plum locked up. Cheryl Lambus has some power. Oh, them knees are hurting Valentine there. I was just about to say the power in her knees is exceptional. Valentine in the hurt locker, early blocking with the forearm. Will she be able to keep it up? Valentine needs to pummel on the inside of this plum grip here to try and alleviate the pressure, push away the head of her opponent. Valentine looking again for that throw, but nowhere to be found. Possible seatbelt position for the South End fighter. Cheryl Lambus can drop her grip down to the midsection. She can perhaps use the takedown, but I think she's having so much success, Chris, with these knees in the clinch. She doesn't want to let up. Vicious strikes. Vicious performance from the South End Combat Academy. And again, multiple punches to the face. Valentine turns away and escapes. Excellent defensive maneuver from Valentine, but she gets tagged again. Cheryl Lambus aggressive with this onslaught of strikes, chasing her opponent down. Nice knee on the inside there. I'd like to see Valentine come up with a takedown, end up on top, see if she can put some damage, take the striking game away from this fight. Cheryl Lambus is winning thus far. Cheryl Lambus again with the right, alternating hooks, finishes with a head kick, nearly lands flush. Valentine still in it to win it. Valentine on the outside, intently looking at her counterpart, but she's eating these shots. She really needs to do something decisive. Make her walk into those punches. The kicks are not going to do too much. Watch for the head kick. The head kick's going to come again in a minute, Dean. Right head kick, boom, flicks up, just misses. Man, what a round. Valentine back against the cage, absorbing this punishment. Valentine bites down on her mouthpiece, but it's the end of the round. Wow, Valentine there on the receiving end of the onslaught of Cheryl Lambus, just able to piece together the more aggressive striking game on the feet, Chris, and those crazy knees in that clinch. She sends the Valentine circles out and pulls back when she's engaged, and she's throwing out there really well. It's just a matter of time and distance until she lands that, Chris.
Going to be interesting to see how this materializes into round two. And absolutely furious pace in this atom-weight contest. It's Cheryl Lambus versus Valentine. We continue here on LFC. Round two of Schedule 3. Chris Extra Live with Dean Maynard. Dean, great to be here. International action all night long. Cheryl Lambus has really made her mark in the LFC ring. Valentine certainly being a bit more mobile, but gets hit with the big one.
Cheryl Lambus got dynamite in those hands, and she ends up on top here. The question is, will she sit in the guard there, or will she try and escape and stand up, because she's having so much success in the stand-up game here. Just be careful of pushing them arms out, Chris. Valentine can switch for an armbar here.
Valentine controlling very nicely with overhead. She's a great grappler, man. She hit that Uchimata, cash money in round one, and did some nice maneuvers from her guard. Secured some good positions. High guard for Valentine here.
Exactly where Valentine wants to be. Nullifying the striking game with Cheryl Lambus and really trying to pull her in for those submissions from the guard. She's holding well to the guard there. She needs to think about underhooking those legs of Cheryl Lambus and bring her back down to her knees.
Cheryl Lambus continues to maneuver those hips. Pivot.
Cheryl Lambus doing a real good job of sticking her hips there to her opponent. She really needs to be careful about leaving those arms out there. Valentine's looking to cinch one of those up there, using the high guard, keeping the posture down. Really smart, Chris, because it alleviates the power and the shots. Oh, as she gets out there, she just pulls out brute force, looking to land some downward shots.
Risky escape, that limp arm escape, when you drag your arm out, fully hyperextended. Valentine is looking to lock it up.
Valentine needs to look for this takedown. She needs to make Cheryl Lambus miss and come underneath these shots. She cannot be tied up in this clinch here. She almost took the ground there, using the butterfly sweep. Takes a big shot on the inside there. Needs to keep them hands up.
So impressed with the chin of Valentine. She has been brutalized on some of the ends of those hooks from Cheryl Lambus. Now again, looking for Uchimata.
But to see Valentine reach down and ankle pick that leg. She can't stay up tight, take these knees in this clinch. Nice block there by Valentine, thinking ahead.
Valentine definitely thought about dropping for a trip off that throw attempt. Notice that signature right deep collar top she uses. That's very typical of fighters in Rousey, other jiu-jitsu stylists. Cage grab from Cheryl Lambus. Naughty, says Spandex Nichols. One more time, Andrew Nichols giving no warning.
Holding on to the cage there. Valentine relentless with this takedown, looking for the single leg. She can't let Cheryl Lambus sprawl there. She needed to run the pipe, circle off, but now Cheryl Lambus is on top. She is
out from Cheryl Lambus.
We all know that Cheryl Lambus has got devastating power in those hands. Valentine really needs to get unorthodox escape there, but she cinches up with the leg lock. Could go for the straight Achilles lock here, Chris.
She went for donkey guard and then opted to secure a straight ankle lock position. The Achilles lock wasn't quite on, Dean, but that was an incredible escape. So impressed with the grappling skills on the feet and on the canvas from Valentine. A much better round for Valentine.
Valentine come back there, initiate her grappling skills. Interesting to see how the next round pans out. Again, typical grappler versus striker fight.
Cheryl Lambus, what adjustments does she need to make? It's arguably she round one. She won round one. What will be the key to continuing to round three?
Cheryl Lambus needs to keep it standing. She needs to have her hips backwards, sprawl those shots up against the cage. She really needs to stuff Valentine's head. Open her up with a knee, stuff the head, and circle out.
Well, we're going to see how it goes down. It's the third and final round, possibly the most key up to this matchup. Atom weight
impressed with Valentine's determination and heart, coming up against adversity in the earlier stages of the fight, and then delivering with her grappling skills. It seems she can take it down.
Cheryl Lombis with the jab. 3 minutes to work with here, so not much time. Every moment is going to be very key for these two young women.
Valentine needs to time those punches and come underneath like she does beautifully there. But Cheryl Lombis, like we said, spools her hips out and takes a side control there. Wow, awesome hips there by Cheryl Lombis.
She's so aware in her transitions and has such good foresight in movement. Looking for full mount is the South End Combat Academy fighter. And this is huge, team. A lot of time to work with. But the donkey guard for Valentine. This is mental. She is so incredibly gifted on the ground. What a fight, Dean. What a fight.
Valentine relentless with her grappling abilities. Eats another big knee. Uses that to try and catch that leg for the single. Just comes up short.
The action continues. Cheryl Lombis gauging the distance, calculating those strikes. Roping jab again from Valentine. Going with the wheel kick as Cheryl Lombis skims across the chin.
Striking again from Cheryl Lombis. Brutal, swinging for the fences. I love how she throws that low leg kick, and she's so aware of where her body is. She's able to throw multiple shots off of that. Boom, brutal body shots here. Valentine covering up for dear life.
Cheryl Lombis twerking into those strikes, really winding up. She's got a great pedigree, I'm telling you. This young woman is so well coached. Turns into the punches and hits the switch at the right time, Dean.
Cheryl Lombis doing an interesting thing there. She's backing away from the cage engagement. She does not want this fight to go to the ground. She wants to keep it standing. The cage gives you an advantage. She sets up the grappling techniques here. Valentine taking an absorbing amount of punishment that I've never seen from any female fighter, Chris.
Huge takedown exchange. Going down. Lombis, who was able to catch the dominant position in the outcome.
The sheer power of Cheryl Lombis being able to reverse that position. They used the momentum of her opponent to throw her over. Now sitting in north-south position. Valentine looking to cage, walk and kick off, use that extra pressure, pump them hips up, create space.
Valentine pressuring off with her feet. The golden toes now maneuver around possible inverted crucifix position. Now goes back to catch half guard. She's so dynamic. I love it.
Dexterity of Valentine's legs is very impressive. She's able to cinch up that half guard when her head looks like she's in side control. Amazing.
And that's the end of the fight. What a fight. What a fight. I thought it couldn't get any better, team, but it, I think, has just been raised. The level here at the LFC, and a great back and forth fight all the way to the end of the third.
This fight is in front of us, evolved their game in front of our very eyes, using their abilities to their strength. Cheryl Lombis with her striking and Valentine with her grappling. We need to see how the judges score this to come to a decision. Over to the Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Malcolm.